In the early years of the 21st century, a time marked by rapid technological progression and innovation, a new beacon of hope emerged for the visually impaired. History has seen the use of canines as guide dogs, leading the blind with loyalty and intelligence. But what of those unable to keep a living animal? Enter the era of the robot guide dogs. In laboratories and workshops, silently humming with the sound of progress, engineers and visionaries set out on a quest to aid those in darkness. They crafted a device, not of flesh and bone, but of circuitry and sensors, to become the loyal companions for those without sight. These robotic marvels, equipped with advanced features such as obstacle detection, path planning, and even the ability to navigate crowded urban environments, began as experimental prototypes. Their development, meticulously documented and rigorously tested, marked a symphony of technology and compassion. At the heart of this story, individuals like Dr. Katherine Johnson, a pioneer in the field of assistive robotics, spent decades refining technology to one day walk beside the visually impaired. Dr. Johnson and her contemporaries delved deep into artificial intelligence, harnessed the potential of machine learning, and stood at the intersection of possibility and practicality. As the early prototypes evolved, their designs became more refined, more attuned to the nuanced needs of their human partners. From rigid metal frameworks to designs that mimicked the natural movement of a biological dog, with each iteration, a step closer was taken, to changing lives with the gentle whir of gears in harmony. By the mid-2020s, these robotic guide dogs were no longer just figments of imagination confined to the pages of a science fiction novel. They treaded the streets, navigated bustling crosswalks, guided by the silent commands of their master's intentions. And yet, as with all new dawnings, there were questions and there were doubts. Acceptance did not happen overnight, and the ubiquitous presence of these electronic companions was not without challenges, both ethical and logistical. Stories emerged of individuals like Emily Hayes, a young woman whose life was transformed by her robotic guide named Atlas. Emily spoke of independence, of a world that opened up before her with Atlas by her side, a world that once felt closed, now stretching wide with the promise of freedom and autonomy. As we reach the closing of this chapter, it is an undeniable truth that technology will continue to march forward, shifting boundaries, creating new horizons. But let us not forget the human stories, the beating hearts behind the cold metal, for it is in the union of human and machine that the true journey of discovery lies. Thank you for joining us on this glimpse into a future intertwined with hope, technology, and humanity.